but that should be interesting also. So y'all give them a round. Java Monkey, welcome. Make them feel good. Warm them up. Sam, turn it over.
Everybody, we're just going to go one by one cycling through the performance. So starting us out, the lovely and talented Miss Emily O'Neill.
Yeah! Go, Emily!
So we drove like 9 hours today from Richmond, and my knees are killing me because I have ballerina legs.
Can I say something before you start?
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but if anybody is going to leave, which I hope you won't, but you should put some money in the jar before you leave. This all goes to them, and I'm going to pass it at the end of the performance, but if for some reason you're going to ditch out, it's going to be right up here, so just come up and it's a free show, you know, so they deserve a little something. So if you're going to leave, put something in the jar. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
And normally I love driving, and so this whole trip has been kind of like a test of that love for driving. And I guess we've been on the road for almost 2 weeks now, kind of non-stop, doing shows all the way down to Florida in the next couple days. And I'm really excited to be here in Atlanta. It's my first, or Decatur, I guess. But it's my first time in Georgia. So this is a love poem for driving. It's called Running with the Down City Furnace. I've got trick-playing knees that bend backwards like the necks of ballerina swans when I've had the highway for a lover too long. I made it from Manhattan to Providence on a quarter tank of gas and half a pack of Pall Mall hundreds. Before tonight, that would have been impossible. But now, I've got arms like the wings of a 747, and when the window breath drags across my skin, I fly in spite of the rocks in my pockets. One's picked up for every bed I've laid my head in. There are the sharps that break bottles like blank stares, break skin like eager fingernails. There are the gravel teeth that gnaw holes in the soles of my shoes, the ones covered in the furnace's steel-stringed nosebleed. He burns rust into dust, grinds it into my neck as if wishing for it hard enough would put us both second star to the right and straight on till midnight sidewalk dancing, pulling secrets out of mothballs to stash between couch cushions so that when we sit on our hands, we'd still be touching each other in the most private of places. I ran here lead-footed, with the curb-stomped bruised toes of work boots in the window box. I'd been loving the highway. But she'd stopped loving me back. The furnace and I were sleeping face to face, open-closing bullfrog eyes, and his nosebleed fell into the ridges of my sneakers and clotted there like the music he stirs into his backwater, clotheslines out his down-city window. I find myself spluttering in summer air that glows with the toxicity of neon signs, and though I have stopped dragging the lakes of my lungs, I cannot summit hills or cross thresholds without choking. These days, I am only footfall, but sometimes feet carry you more than hands ever could. This place has found its way into my shoes like rocks skipping up from the sidewalk, and even second star to the right and merengue with the pie-filling clouds, I am torn apart by broken glass and gravel teeth. I am playing slide on that steel-stringed nosebleed with the bullet casings of thieves' kisses. We sit on our hands and our secrets, and now our promises too. And the furnace spits music out the down city window like brushing teeth without a sink, and we touch each other. We pretend it's not the same thing as running away.
Yeah.